Hi, Taurus. What is going on? Welcome to spring. Welcome to Aries season. So, Taurus, how's Uranus been so far going on in your sign? Has it been crazy, bringing back all kinds of crazy, weird, shocking things that don't make sense? How has it been, my loves? I'm dying to know. Let me know down in the comments so far. So, Taurus, April 2019. What do you believe? What do you believe? Yeah, we're going back to it. I know we are going back to it. The change of Uranus being in your sign. We're going backwards. The fire sign possibly coming up here. Aries, Leo, Sag, or someone with fire in their chart. Or someone that just likes to take a lot of action. Someone that might have some kind of anger issues, maybe a little bit unstable and they're just shifty. Or maybe this is you right now. Maybe you are taking on the Knight of Wands energy. I don't know. By the way, if you're new here, hi, my name's Tawny. I cuss, and that's just what I do. If you don't like the way I read, if you don't like the way I talk, etc., then there's plenty of other videos for you to watch, okay? Anyways, moving on from the disclaimer. Taurus, we are taking a new direction this month, and you can't be stubborn when you have a planet like Uranus in your sign. You can't be stubborn when we have all of the big crazy things going on this month. Be grateful though, because all of this heavy Capricorn, South Node, Pluto, Saturn energy that's going on, that's like literally breaking apart people's lives and dismantling everything and rebuilding it. We're still kind of going through the dismantling part, so it can be a little bit heavy right now. But out of all of the signs, you guys may have it a little bit easier because this Capricorn energy is happening in your 9th house of your belief systems, spirituality, religion. It's happening in the sign of Capricorn as well, and Capricorn normally stands for the father, as Cancer normally stands for the mother. So, you have these belief systems about the world, about yourself, about religion or spirituality, and this month things may happen that, threaten those belief systems. Definitely a lot of fire energy coming up here. Like, this is cray. Okay, so it's threatening these belief systems in order to get you and to help you break away from what's holding you back. Belief systems that are holding you back, whether it's about yourself, whether it's about other people, yada, yada, yada. But either way, they're holding you back. And we need to move forward, right? We can't keep waiting anymore. So let's read these cards and we'll talk about the astrology a little bit more in a minute, shall we? Ooh, this card's trying to come out here. Virgo energy. Okay. I feel like this stool is so like short. Or I'm so short. Anyway, so there's change happening, but the Knight of Wands is reversed, so it's like unstable change is what I'm getting from this. It's uncertain, it's shocking, it's kind of out of nowhere. And then we have the Two of Swords with the Two of Wands. So some big choices here. Some big choices have us feeling trapped. We're scared to make a change. This change is scary. It's unknown, and Uranus is pushing us and just making things fly around. Next card you have is the Wheel of Fortune. It's pushing us. Sorry. For me, it's like this. The wheel is right behind us, right on top of us, right, you know, on our shoulders, just pushing us. Go. So what's interesting is you also have the Three of Wands here that came out with the wheel. So you have the Two of Wands and then the Three of Wands. So we're taking some baby steps here. We are thinking about the change. We are thinking about moving forward, but we're waiting on something to happen first. And a lot of change is about to kick off for you, like either now or within the first week of April. Your general overall energy for right now, when I'm reading this, which is like the last Saturday before April, I forget what the date is, I think it's the 30th, there is a big change that we are unsure about, or there's a fire sign coming back into our lives that we are unsure about, one of the two. And we are stalling on making this decision. Like, there's a very big choice here that Uranus is just like pushing you guys to make. It's like crazy. So then we have your energy, the Queen of Pentacles, Earth energy coming up here. This could be you or another Earth sign, but she is reversed. When she is reversed, she is either two opposite ends of a spectrum. She is either very greedy and doesn't share, etc., not being her normal giving self, or the opposite end, she is giving too much and not receiving. She is giving too much, she is being taken advantage of, etc. Now this could be you or someone you know. This wheel, this karmic wheel, all the karmic going on, because you also have the devil reversed here, which is karma. This karmic wheel happening, Taurus, is bringing in all kinds of crazy people, all kinds of people from your past, people that you thought you put a rest to, people in situations that you thought you buried alive. Like, well, guess what? You buried them alive, so they're still alive. They're coming back from the dead to have you look at them. People could be messaging you on social media. I'm getting that here, just coming out of nowhere. The wheel is crazy, but it's turning in your favor because it is upright. So it may not seem like it right now, but everything that's happening right now is here to help you. It is here to make some kind of change. There's change, but we're scared of the change. We are staying still. None of these cards, whether this is your energy or someone else's energy, none of them are moving. None of them are moving. I mean, I don't know. So they're all just kind of sitting still, waiting. And I feel like that's kind of where you're at. And with two twos, that's a big choice. There's either two paths. There's a fork in the road. There is a choice, a negotiation even. There could definitely be a negotiation going on with a fire sign. But we are trapped, okay? We are trapped, and this could be by our own belief systems, whether it's about other people, this fire sign, what we believe about love, what we believe about our purpose, what we believe about ourselves, our values, especially our values here with this earth energy and with it being in Capricorn. What we believe that we can achieve in our lives, what we believe that we can't achieve in our lives, what we believe when it comes to religion, spirituality, etc. Anything that we believe. Beliefs that have been around since childhood are now trying to come to an end. They've been around a super long time. And this month we will be reflecting on these beliefs. Another way that you could read this devil reversed King of Wands is, again, this fire sign. Maybe there's more than one, maybe it's the same person, but there's this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, that could be here, that you're kind of having to face the music about. This fire sign from the past is coming back around, or a fire sign that is currently in your present still, but is that you've known for a long time, that you've dealt with for a long time, and we are ending some kind of karmic bond or karmic beliefs when it comes to this fire sign. There's also a Virgo coming up here, just kind of randomly, like, hey, how are ya? So yeah, that is what I am seeing so far. So back to the astrology, the 9th house, like I said, your belief systems. This can also be education, but it's really about your purpose and your perception on things. Your guys' perception about things are changing, and this can be in any area of your life, really. It kind of would depend on your personal chart. If you need a chart reading, hit me up. Everything you need to know is down in the description below, right under this video. Queen of Cups just flipped over, so now you have a water sign here. Or something, a situation, or a Virgo that you're deeply emotional about, or even a Virgo that could be your mother, or a water sign that could be your mother. We shall see. Really, I think these beliefs could have came from your childhood. These beliefs stemmed from way back when. Stemmed from your emotional upbringing. And letting go of these things is going to be hard. Even because what's going to happen is something crazy is going to happen that is going to threaten your belief systems about what the hell ever. Like I said, it would depend on your chart. And it's going to kind of shake you up. Oh, now you have the Queen of Wands. Jesus, Taurus. You have a lot of people here coming up. A lot of fire energy. One could be your mother, one could be you. I really think you have a deep emotional insecurity when it comes to being a leader, when it comes to stepping in your power. Because that's what Pluto, Saturn, and the South Node are doing here in Capricorn. They are taking away everybody, no matter what sign you are, everybody's power in certain areas of their life and giving them new power. Giving them all new power. So now you have Justice coming up here. This is also Libra energy. So I feel like the second or third week of April, you are forced to deal with some things. There's some threats going on when it comes to your belief systems. You are now kind of seeing and realizing and seeing the light on where you've been trapped and where these things have been holding you back. And where you've been a slave to your own self, really. Where you have held your own self back and you are starting to come out of it. You're just seeing the pattern, you're seeing the string just go along all the way back to your childhood, all the way back to when it started, and you're like, wow. Like, I thought I couldn't be the boss. I thought I couldn't have my own business. I thought I couldn't be a nice person, but also a boss-ass bitch or a boss-ass bro. I thought I was going to be alone forever. I thought I would never get that job. I would never get that promotion. I would never have someone in my life that I truly loved. I thought I was never lovable. I thought, Christianity was the only right way to do it. I thought, Buddhism was the only right way. You know what I mean? Whatever. I thought astrology was the only right way. And now you're realizing that there is another way. You're realizing the equality. You're realizing that to have peace, you have to untie your own self. You have to expand your mind. You have to go for that change. You have to make that change. You have to speak up. You have to say those things. You have to be that person. You have to take that job. You have to take that promotion. You have to, tell that person to fuck off. You have to do whatever, You have to release the bondage. You have to release the chains. Sorry about that, Taurus. So where were we? So like I was saying, Justice and the Eight of Swords reversed came out here. So you could know an air sign that is breaking free from a situation. It could be a court thing, or this could be your energy. You could be going to court, signing a contract. There's definitely some contract, some legal stuff going on here that you could finally be breaking free from towards like the second, third week of April, I would say. And it looks good. It looks good. Justice is upright, so that means it's on your side. It's in your favor. Bottom of the deck here, the Six of Pentacles reversed with the Four of Swords. And Death. So I feel like you are definitely possibly paying off some debts, some loans, breaking free from some contracts, some legal situations. You are seeing the bigger picture now. You are making big decisions by like the 3rd week of April. You are finally getting things paid off from the past. So you can finally recover and transform, okay? This could also have something to do with the Scorpio. You have a lot of energy coming up here, so, and that way you can, that way you can walk away from a situation where you felt like there was a burden, where you felt like something was burdensome, where you felt abandoned, where you felt not financially stable, where you felt just not in a great place financially. We're finally being able to leave that behind us. And then we have the Tower and the High Priestess coming up here. So I really feel like this is major change. I really feel like this is a major change coming when it comes to your belief systems, what you believe. Like we were saying, that's what the High Priestess is. What you know. What you think you know isn't exactly what you know. You know what I mean? Like you may think you know some shit, but not so much. There is some kind of burden that we need to let go of here. You have the Queen of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands reversed, and then the Empress reversed. There's definitely some kind of truth that needs to come out that I feel like you're going to be letting go of and speaking by the end of the month. Okay? That is mainly what I am getting for you guys. So let's go over the astrology really quick, and then I'll come back and kind of look at your cards again and see if I pick up anything else. Okay? So the best thing you can do with this energy is surrender to it. Don't try to hang on for dear life with this, devil here. It's not going to do any good. If you have some belief systems that are being threatened, that are crashing down, that are burning to the ground, all that is going on is those belief systems are being torn apart, torn away, and going to be replaced with new ones, better ones, belief systems that fit you more, belief systems that are true to you, religion that is true to you, or spirituality that is true to you, whatever your jam is, and a purpose that is more true to you, because this is really about your purpose as well, your direction in life, where you're going, what you think of yourself, your higher calling. So that's what this is going on. That's what's going on here. This is also about your perception as well. So you may feel a little bit lost this month, like you're not sure what your purpose is. You're not sure what direction you're supposed to take here. And that's coming up in the first 4 cards, We're not sure what direction we're supposed to be going. Some of you could even be feeling like you need to go backwards, like you missed something, but you didn't. It's okay. You didn't miss anything. There's no reason to go backwards. Move forwards. You know what I mean? Move forward. And I feel like we're starting to do that by the end of the first week, end of the second week of April. But then the situation happens where we start realizing what is holding us back. Like I said, it could be a fire sign. You have a lot of fire energy coming up here, Taurus. If it's not a fire sign, it could be a Virgo, it could be a Capricorn, it could be a water sign or another earth sign. It could be a Libra or a Scorpio. But you're looking for your purpose. You're looking for this new you. This could be like a faith crisis, like where you're starting to question your faith. You're starting to question what you even believe, who you even are as a person, what your path is in life this month. But this is only happening because it's here to threaten your beliefs and make you question your beliefs, make you question yourself, make you question your perception, make you question if the things that you've grown up thinking your whole life, if they're even accurate, if they're even true, if there's more to things, if you are being simple-minded, if you are being stubborn, and this is not the month to be stubborn. It's not. And I know that's in your guys' nature. I know, my fellow Venus-ruled signs, but it's just not the month for that. So yeah, this is going to possibly even be letting go of a path that you've been going down for a long time that is no longer working out for you with this Devil reverse Wheel of Fortune. This could definitely be a new direction, like a new path coming in your life. Some crazy things happening to kind of guide you on this new path. Things that you were taught during childhood, possibly by your father, because Capricorn normally is the father, could be coming out now. Or just issues with your father could be arising right now to make you look at like your thoughts, your belief systems about all that. But these things are being demolished so new ones can be rebuilt. And the name of the game here is the North Node. What you're going to receive by letting these things go, by letting all of this Pluto, Saturn, Capricorn, South Node energy, you know, it's trying to get you to release it, like it's trying to shake you up, especially with Uranus in your sign. It's going to be like 10 times more shaking, but it's shaking you up so you can like let go of these beliefs. You know what I mean? And so once you do that, you know, we start kind of heading to the North Node, and the North Node right now is in Cancer in your 3rd house. So this is going back to the basics. This is going back to like, oh my God, like without this belief system, without this religion, without this education, without this like purpose, without this path, like what am I supposed to do? Who am I? Where am I going? You know, I mean, you go back to this 3rd house energy, which is basic education, simple things, simple communication, simple thoughts. You're like going to be in a point of surrender where you go back to this almost child again and like relearn new things that are not so toxic for you, that are not holding you back, that are not keeping you stagnant. And it's going to be really, really cool. And so, yeah, you're going to get back to the basics. It could also help during this time to talk to somebody, to go on short trips with Cancer, the North Node in Cancer, like being your 3rd house. This is short travels, you know what I mean? Things like that. So it would also help to kind of stay close to home, stay in your local environment, stay in your local neighborhood, get out in that area, let yourself kind of like go for walks, like and things like parks that are near you or woods that are near you, spend time in nature, and also just surrender. Don't be so stubborn. Really pay attention to the messages that are coming in this month, because they will be telling you something, okay? Pay attention to what others are saying. Don't think that you know all the answers and that you're right and they're wrong. And like, don't do that, Taurus. Like, now is not the time for that. Uranus and this Capricorn energy, these Capricorn transits will kick your ass if you go that route. I'm telling you, if you try to use your stubbornness and I know this and this is not, and this is how it is to get through this, it's going to kick your ass, okay? There's one thing, like it's one thing to like rise to the top and know and like be your own leader, and there's another thing to be really stubborn and not listen to what anybody is trying to tell you, not listen to what the universe is trying to tell you. You know what I mean? What your inner knowing is trying to tell you, and just listening to like your ego, or you know what I mean? Like, I know this because I learned it and I believed it my whole life, so it has to be true. That kind of thing, switch it off. So, yeah, anyways. So yeah, we are, you know, this is a dismantling of things you thought you knew to be true. It's taking your power away in your beliefs and giving you a new power with new beliefs, if that makes sense. Jupiter is retrograding in your 8th house, so starting April 10th. So this is going to definitely teach you how to ask for help. If you are in a shitty situation that is legal with justice also coming up here and you need help, you need to take out some money or etc., you have good energy to do that. The more that you resist and don't do anything, it could definitely be harmful to you and your money, your income, your finances. This is teaching you to use resources that are out there, use resources from other people, ask for help from other people, ask your partner for help if you're married, and things like that. So that's what Jupiter, it is expanding your knowledge when it comes to resources, money, loans, taxes, finances, transformation, etc. And you definitely have that here in the cards as well. So that, and then also Aries for you is your 12th house. So this is also shining, you know, the sun is shining a light on these psychological things that have to do with your belief systems, because the 12th house is always the house right behind you, right? It is 12 houses or 12 signs away from Taurus. So it's the house right behind you. So it's your subconscious. You know what I mean? It's the things in the back of your mind that you don't even realize are there. You know, so it's going to be shining a light on these things. And forcing you to kind of look at them, you know? So that is your guys' April reading, Taurus. I would love to hear your feedback down below. As always, I will see you guys over on my Patreon. If you are not already, you should definitely join my Patreon. There will be a little card up here. If you click the I, it should drop down and there should be a link to my Patreon. On my Patreon, for a certain amount a month, which isn't that much, I don't charge that much, but for $5 a month, you get weekly love readings. For $10 a month, you get free personal readings every week. You know what I mean? So I do a live stream. You come in, you ask a question, and I read for your question every single week. And then you even get more stuff if you keep going up from $10. But those are like the two most popular tiers that I have. So if you want to check that out, it's there. I will see you guys in my weekly lives, and then I will also see you guys for May's Taurus 2019 reading. I love you guys. Hang in there, Taurus. Bye.